Now you might be wondering,
how much
did I make my first month on Twitch? Well, there's a lot that goes into it, so let me kind of explain. Before I actually show any of the earnings, let me explain what you need to make the money on Twitch. What gives you money on Twitch? So first and foremost, it took me a little over a month to actually get paid on Twitch. The standards aren't very high to actually getting paid on Twitch. You need 50 followers, you need 3 average viewers. That's not very hard to get. You could just pull up fake accounts if you really need to. So you can hit this really fast. It's honestly very realistic for a small streamer, especially if you're consistent. And consistency could be 2 times a week, it could be 1 time a week, it could be 3 times a week. I guarantee you'll hit it within a month. It was maybe a month and a half, and then I started getting paid, which by the way is incredible. It feels amazing. It's like a giant leap towards what you didn't think was possible beforehand. What the fuck is going on with my hair? So once you actually reach it, it feels amazing. What the fuck is this? Kind of sick joke. So you have to actually apply for the Twitch affiliate and you have to get approved. And they look at everything that you've put in and then they say yes or no. Fortunately, I was able to get affiliate, which you should be able to do unless you've said an N-word every other day on your stream. So let's actually go over how I got paid and how much I made. All of these things listed right here are ways that you can get paid on Twitch being an affiliate. There's a difference between being an affiliate and being a partner, because an affiliate makes a lot less and a partner just basically gets a bigger portion. So these are all the ways you can get paid, which is actually kind of a lot, but some of them don't really apply to you. There's paid subs, prime subs, gifted subs, multi-month gifted subs. There's ads, there's Twitch Turbo, there's cheering, which is just when people donate bits. Then there's game sales, which unless you're a really big creator and you have some sort of game that you're exposing, you're not necessarily gonna get game sales. Extensions, which can be like sound alerts and all that kind of fun stuff. Bounties, honestly, I have no idea what the fuck that is. Experiment is just when Twitch uses your account pretty much to be a test dummy because you're a small creator and then push it onto bigger channels later on, which you basically make nothing from that anyway. It doesn't really matter. So let's actually dive into what I got paid personally. So if we actually look at this right here, you can see $102.37. There you go. Big number, big number. Woo! Honest to God, that's really exciting for a small streamer to see. In a lot of videos that I've seen where people have their first month on Twitch, I've actually made more, which isn't a flex. It's because of the community. The people who watch me are very giving. So it's definitely going to differ from person to person. So there's not necessarily like a baseline or a realistic standard of what you should be making your first month in Twitch. What I can say is I did not expect to make this much, which obviously in life, $100 is not a lot of money, right? But to be doing what you love and make any sort of money off of it is genuinely incredible, let alone after a month of streaming. Okay, so if we actually go down, so it shows right here, it shows you your split. Apparently, this is not real. Revenue split, it says 50-50. Here's the thing. When somebody buys a sub for $6, you make $2.50. It's between $2 and $2.50, I forgot. So out of actual paid subs, I made $4.20. So out of actually paid subs, people went in and bought their own subs for themselves. I made $4.20. So two people bought a sub for themselves. Prime sub. If you have Amazon Prime, you can sub to a channel through Amazon Prime. It's free for the user, but it does pay the Twitch creator, which is awesome. Gifted subs. Now this is my biggest money maker. This is my biggest money maker because a lot of the people didn't buy subs because I had a lot of people gift subs early on. That's why I say this community is really good and they're very amazing and very incredible and very nice. I think in total, I had 29 gifted subs. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it is. If it's just somebody who watches you or it's one of your friends and they're just paying you, you know what I'm saying? 29 gifted subs is a lot, and it's incredible. It's awesome to see, and I have really cool people around me who are willing to do that. I think that's why most people didn't buy the paid subs, because all the gifted happened so early that they all got gifted anyway. Because I have a small following, it didn't matter. They didn't need to buy their own sub because they already had got a sub. So multi-month gifted subs, that's just when somebody gifts a sub, right, for like 2 months or something. Here's the thing about Twitch. For a small creator, you're not gonna make shit on ads. If you run max ads, it's gonna make your content even worse and people are gonna leave even faster, especially if you're a really small creator. Twitch does have a revenue split of 55-45, which you can capitalize on if you run 3 minutes of ads per hour. Once you actually become an affiliate, make sure you do go into your ads and change it to 3 minutes per hour. Isn't a lot. That's not an overbearing amount, and you're making a higher revenue split. Twitch wants to push out ads. They're sellouts. What the fuck can you say? So I actually made $3 off of ads, which if you don't have a lot of people watching you, you're not gonna make a lot off of ads, because I think for every 1,000 impressions, pretty much, for every 1,000 people actively watching one ad, I think you make $4. So you can see how the big creators will be making hella money off of that, but somebody in me in your position being lower, at least at this time, wouldn't make as much. And let me preface this because a lot of people don't do this. My first month being paid, I streamed every single day because I had a personal goal that I wanted to stream every single day. That number is actually going to be even lower depending on how many people. I think I average 5 viewers. So that number is going to be even lower unless you're streaming every single day. I was streaming every single day for 3, 4, 5 hours just as a personal goal. And that's how I got all my ad exposure and got $3 for the whole month pretty much, which nobody used Twitch Turbo. It doesn't matter. It's the $15 one that people buy that basically gives you ad free on multiple different channels. Cheering. This is another one. And small creators, gifted subs, cheering, and extensions is where you're going to make the most money. I think there were a couple times people just donated bits. I turned on TTS, which if you don't know what that is, it's text to speech. When somebody actually donates, it's gonna say it on stream, whatever they type. And I have some devious motherfuckers in my chat who want to say some horrendous stuff, which valid, they watch me. I am me, you know what I'm saying? The streams are funny as fuck and I'm unhinged and they are also unhinged. So they would go on and donate and type in some goofy shit. So people would buy bits and then they would just cheer them and use the TTS. So you got to be kind of smart with when you actually do become an affiliate, you need to be smart with how you choose it and give them incentives to actually donate, like TTS. That way they're getting something in return. You know what I'm saying? In my case, I just had friends who wanted to test it out and be crazy. I also ran wagers. I ran a couple different wagers for 5 gifted, 10 gifted, and I lost. I was just gonna pay them money straight up. Interact with the viewers. Figure out a way that they can also benefit or create a challenge out of it so they donate or give subs. So extensions. If you don't know what the extensions are, there's an extensions panel in your Twitch section, which allows you to do random things. The one that I have installed for myself is a sound extension. So whenever somebody donates a certain amount of bits, it plays the sound on stream. I had a English or Spanish one where I pretty much just stop doing what I'm doing if it gets played. I try not to make any of the sound extensions more than $1 because, which is 100 bits by the way. Who wants to pay more than $1 to play a sound in a stream? They're already getting a cool sound out of it and they only have to lose $1. Sometimes they do more. That was just people playing jump scares and the English or Spanish, so I just had to sit there, which is awesome. If you can really take advantage of the extensions and really get people invested into what you're doing, it's the subs and the extensions that are probably going to do better, at least as a small creator, because they have an option to get something back. With the sub, they get ad free, they get the emotes and all that kind of stuff. With the extensions, they get to say and do horrendous shit. Last but not least, it might be least, it's fucking experiment, 20 cents, which actually I didn't see that until right now. So again, that's just Twitch using your channel basically as a test dummy to run certain ads, to do certain things, exhibit certain behaviors to a channel to see if it would work on a big channel. $102.37, which got paid out to me 101. So I don't think that Twitch takes out taxes at all. So be wary of that because you might have to pay taxes at the end of the year. I really have to poop. So actually you can see right here, which I didn't show earlier, I got 31 subscriptions in total, which were all the gifted subs. And then I had 4 hours and 3 minutes of ad breaks on 58 hours streamed. So a lot of times you'll just get like a 15-second ad break and it will keep happening randomly, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But honestly, it is inspiring to see because anybody can actually do this. Obviously, streaming is my big goal. I want to be a streamer for my full-time job. This is a fantastic first step, especially for anybody who's trying to do this. Even if you just have a hobby and you want to create a little side hustle out of it, you can actually make some decent money to begin with. And it just depends on the people who actually support you, right? It depends on how many people watch you, how much your ads run, all that kind of stuff. And like I said, there is no actual standard that needs to be set. There's not like an average amount that people make in their first month of Twitch because it's truly up to the people who watch them. So if you have a really giving community, I don't think it's unrealistic to be making $200, $300 potentially on your first month in Twitch. And if you're not there yet, just keep pushing. You got to keep going, keep having fun, just be you. It's gonna come. It's a very low expectation to get paid compared to YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. You can start getting paid very, very quickly on Twitch. I don't even know what to say. I gotta take a shit now. I'm gonna be honest. I spent my first $100 on 2 Monster energy drinks to absolutely fuck up my heart and make my chest hurt the next day, which is no lie, and Chipotle. I'm a big back. So honestly, best of luck to everybody starting this. It is very realistic to start making money on Twitch, and your first month is going to be crazy. It's going to be up, it's going to be down. It just, there is no number to actually say that there's a set foundation for what you're going to make. Be excited, have fun with it, and this is a really inspirational period because once you actually hit that and you start actually earning money, it's incredible to see any money that you've made by just doing something that you love for fun online. If you want to check the Twitch out, I will link it in the description. You can catch the lives. I do a lot of crazy shit. I'm gonna continue to create more Twitch tips on a separate channel that you can also follow up here as well. I think it's gonna be up there, maybe up there, where I'm gonna be going over pretty much everything you need to get started, equipment that you might need, the actual tech that you might need, the capabilities of a PC, and actually understanding the software that goes into creating a well-made stream. Good luck on your first month. I freaking love everybody who gets to this point and tries their very hardest. Be sure to check out this channel and check out the Twitch stream as well.